Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. I just want to confirm, please confirm if you are able to hear me and see my screen. Maybe if you can give me a reaction, that will be great. I'll thank you very much for confirming. So before we start, some of the general aspects of this webinar. In case you want to ask any question, please use the Q&A box, Q&A tab, which is there, in the meeting actually, and you can use that. And we'll be taking up all the questions at the end of this webinar. So let me get started by introducing the panel for today. My name is Sunil Khanna. I'm Principal Consultant with Dhruvsoft. We are a Zoho partner. Today in the call, we have Nagraj. He is technical lead of Zoho. And we have Naveen. He is a senior Zoho consultant who will be helping us with a demonstration. So let's see the agenda for today. The agenda is that we'll start by giving a brief introduction about Dhruvsoft. We'll also briefly talk about Zoho, and we'll give an introduction to Zoho Creator and why you can choose Zoho Creator for your business automation. We'll also talk about some of the industry use cases. This will be followed by a live demo where we'll be showcasing how easy it is to actually use Zoho Creator to create your business applications or internal workflows. And this will be followed by two of the recent case studies that we have. And we'll also briefly touch upon the key benefits of Zoho Creator before taking up the question and answers. So let's talk about Dhruvsoft. We are a company established in 2009, based out of Hyderabad. We have 100+ employees. We primarily work on Zoho, Salesforce.com, Oracle NetSuite. So these are our key partnerships on which we work. We help companies with their digital transformation, and primarily we do ERP and CRM implementations. And some of the industries that we focus on include IT or IT-enabled services, software companies, technology companies, professional services companies, the healthcare and life sciences companies, real estate companies, the companies that are into education, manufacturing, and non-profit industry. Let's now look at some of the services that we offer. So we are into consulting space. So if you are looking for advisory on your system assessment, technical architecture, or product evaluations, we can help you with that. In addition to that, we have a very good team which can help you with the ERP or CRM implementations, whether it's Salesforce, Oracle, NetSuite, or Zoho. We work on implementations providing migration from an existing system to the new system, or integrating this system with various other applications, whether it's on-premise or on-cloud applications, providing ongoing managed support and dedicated resources. And in terms of processes, we handle the entire gamut of processes, including right from the lead generation till the time actually you complete that deal, you get the cash in hand actually, or on the other side, your AP process, when time you have a vendor onboarding till the time you pay to the vendor, the entire cycle we handle actually with the products that we have. Let me briefly talk about this Zoho now actually. So Zoho as a company is in existence for more than 27 years, and they have operations in more than 150 countries. It's a Indian MNC with about 15,000+ employees. What is significant here is that it's one of the significant cloud SaaS player actually, which has more than 55 applications. And these applications are like an ERP connected applications which are used by 100 million plus users worldwide. We at Dhruvsoft are an advanced partner of Zoho. So let me now, hand over to my colleague Nagaraj, who will be introducing Zoho Creator to you. Nagaraj, over to you.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. First of all, introduction to Zoho Creator. So Zoho Creator is a low-code application platform. So you can enable the users to design and develop, and you can deploy your applications. And also it will be useful for automation of business process. So under some of the key factors I'm presenting here actually. First is the why low code matters. So development is low as well as costly for this first point. So then Zoho Creator is the future of automation, and it can be accelerate for development, and it can for reduce your cost. Okay. Then we have the key features of Zoho Creator. You can simply drag and drop your user interfaces. It's just clicking up, drag and drop. You can create customization fields and create an application for this using forms. And if you have a pre-built, you can build your pre-built templates actually. That pre-built template, it will be used for anywhere actually. So repeating application, if you are using it can be used for this. And also we can build for workflow automation process. So basically today we are mainly focusing on automation, workflow automation, business process. Then it can be published into multiple platforms such as like mobile app, tablets, and desktop. Then we are going to see for who can use the Zoho Creator. Whether there is a small and medium business can use for Zoho Creator, and enterprise business and IT and developers team and non-technical users also can use for Zoho Creators. Then we are seeing further how Zoho Creator transform business operation. So basically, if you are seeing here, we can eliminate our spreadsheet work, and also we can eliminate for manual tracking of process of the process, and also it can be automate our approval process and task management and reporting purpose. And also it will be business with real-time data, should be insights, and you can generate our KPIs and the analytics metrics for this. So these are what Zoho Creator can be used for.
So that's great, Nagaraj. So just to summarize here, like Zoho Creator has very good drag and drop features. You don't need to be a developer or a programmer. That's why even a non-technical user can use Zoho Creator. And Zoho Creator is for all types of companies. That's also we want to stress here. So whether you are a small company, you can just start with one user, or whether you are an enterprise level company with thousands of users, you can go with Zoho Creator. Okay. So now let's see the need for automation in business. Back to you, Nagaraj.
Yeah. So next we then need for automation business. Basically here, if you are seeing here, there are 8 outline automation business we actually require for it. First, each of them we can go and see what is the cause and what are the affecting that each of them. So first we have the time consuming and manual processes. So basically, if you are in organization, the employees will spend on hours on repetitive tasks, and they'll do for a lot of data entry works manually, and it will take for approvals, and it will generate reporting generations. Okay, due to that effect, it will be like lower productivity, and it will be happen for higher operation cost. These are time consuming levels. If you are going for human errors and inaccuracies, due to the manual data handling, we can chances of mistake will happen, lots of mistakes due to calculation part and documentation and decision making. With effect of this, we can face of errors in finance and inventory and complaints and cause of serious business risks. And we have the lack of process visibility and tracking. So you can monitor your complete workflows, and you can track the status of approvals and task status. Okay, due to that, it will affect on these two delays in and miscommunication happen, and also inefficiency in the operation also happen for this. Then we have the siloed and disconnected systems also happen. So if your company use multiple disjoint software tools, okay, because due to that, so making for difficult to sync the data across departments. Okay. Due to the effect of lack of integration leads to data inconsistency as well as redundancy of work. Okay, so there is then we have that slow decision making and due to limited insights. With respective without real-time data, the business leaders can lack of visibility into the critical KPIs and threats. So with respect to 𝐹𝐴𝐵, so basically having for delays in response and the market changes too, and also sometimes we having missed opportunity also will happen for this. So then we got the compliance and security risk. For this compliance and security risk, for the manual record keeping can lead to the non-compliant security actually. So here there are some non-compliant security like HIPAA, GDPR compliance and etc. Also with respect of they can poorly manage the process and can export the sensitive data to security threats. And we have that inefficient customer and employee experiences. For the delays in customer service request in order to processing of payments or customer approvals, to lead to dissatisfaction happen for this. For this business to struggle, the personalize the interaction between our sales of scale and we can scale operation with smoothly for this. Then we have that the difficult in scaling operation. For a business grow, manual process become unsustainable. With respect to you can automate your help business handling of increase your workload, and without adding excessive resources also it will happen for the need of business. So these are the 8 outline of resources need to business. Then we are going to see for why choose Zoho Creator for business automation. Basically here we are going to see for 7 outline of the main important factor for this. So first is low code and high impact of development. So for no code high impact development, first is for no coding expertise required. Without non-technical user, you can simply drag and drop your user interfaces. Just drag and drop within just what are the fields you want, you can just simply drag and for this. And it can be faster development cycles. You can reduce your time cost and rate to time to quickly you can deploy your applications, and you can build your automated workflows also. And you can embed non-technical users. Business can automate process without ID dependency also, you can do it. So then we have the end-to-end process automation. For end-to-end process automation, we can automate our repetitive task. What are such as approvals, notifications, and data entry. These are lot of process we can repetitively can work on this. And we can do for customizable workflows based on the business requirement or business needs, we can do for this. And the real-time monitoring of tracker too, you can track your task as well as bottleneck, and you can progress your complete cycle for this. And also we have seamless integration with other applications. We can connect with our Zoho Suite application like such as CRM, books, desk, projects, and some more applications we can connect. There's our open API available, we can easily connect with them actually. And also we can integrate with the multiple third-party application also, like a Google Workspace, QuickBooks, Stripe, and Zapier, and some other third-party application we can do it for this using APIs. And also we can use using APIs and webhooks to create custom integration between one application group, mobile app, or third-party application, we can do it. These are different unique business needs we can use for this. Next, we have that next we got the multi-platform deployment actually. So here, as I initially mentioned, we can deploy your once you develop the application, you can deploy into multiple like desktop, mobile apps, and tablets. There is no extra coding required for this. Okay.
So and also, when you create applications in Zoho, you automatically get that application in desktop as well as on mobile application. That's right, Nagaraj?
Yeah, correct. Yes. For this, there is no extra coding required for this, and also it can be access for offline access to ensure uninterrupted workflow automation also. Then we have the enhanced security components. For enhanced security components, enterprise create security with respect to encryption, role-based access, or multi-factor authentication can be done for security purpose. And also it will be compliance-ready solution for GDPR, HIPAA, and other regulatory standards also available for this. And also it can be tracked for audit trials and logs to be tracked within the Zoho Creator itself. Then we have cost-effective and scalable. So for this, lower operation cost for compared to traditional development actually, and also it can be pay-as-you-grow model only. You can scale your application as soon as you want, and be based upon business needs. And it will be always like cloud-based development application only. So it will be reduce infrastructure and cost and maintenance purpose. Then we have the real success and trusted by business in the world. So basically Zoho Creator used by 7 billion users in the world, and also 14,000 plus business across industries available. So these are the success stories in finance and healthcare and real estate and IT and more industry for this. And lots of upgradation is coming from the Zoho end actually. You can continuous updates from improvements like from Zoho Innovation Training.
So just to summarize here, I mean, we have discussed these 7 reasons why you should choose Zoho Creator for your business automation. And these, are very compelling reasons actually. You can create these applications, very, very quickly in a very, very short time. And that's what we will see in our live demo now actually. So which my colleague Naveen will be showcasing to you. So let me stop sharing my screen and Naveen, over to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So coming to the today, I will give the demonstration about how the Zoho Creator we can create the application. Basically, once you log in into the Zoho Creator, you have a different ways to create the application. So generally, there is a 4 different ways of creating the application. The first one is the creating using 𝐺IA. So 𝐺IA is one of the AI powered Zoho.
Naveen, one request to you is, can you minimize that small window on the right hand side that you have?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Please continue.
Yeah, sure. So basically in Zoho Creator, you can create the application in 4 different ways. The first one is by using of 𝐺IA. So 𝐺IA is one of the Zoho Creator's AI powered assistant. So by using of 𝐺IA, with this simple English, you can create your application. Along with that one, you have a create from scratch. So create from the scratch means from the starting of the forms you will create by using of this one. And also by itself, Zoho Creator provided few of the sample templates. So by using of this one, you can create the application. Along with that one, you have an import from file also, you can create that one. Now I will demonstrate about the 𝐺IA, and these are the things how we can create the application and how we can automate that one. So coming to the first one, so by using of 𝐺IA. So
I want to highlight here for all our viewers that please note this particular feature. Actually, it's a very powerful AI-based feature whereby simply writing what you want in the application, you can create that application in few seconds. And that's what Naveen will be demonstrating now.
Yeah.
Naveen, back to you.
Yeah. So actually, if you are click on the create, basically the 𝐺IA will ask the simple in English what you are expecting from the Zoho Creator. So currently, for example, for this demonstration, I consider one of the sample case with the clinical trial management. So we need to create one application with a clinical trial management organization. So I consider one of the sample cases.
Here, as you can see on the screen, that he has defined what is the purpose of applications, what features he is looking for in the applications, who will be the target users, and what are the example use cases. So he will copy paste this into into 𝐺IA now.
Okay. Yeah. So once you have done this copy, you can generate the use cases. So within few seconds, it will create, as we mentioned, what are the features required previously in our slide. Now it is showing what is the possible forms you will creating by using a Zoho Creator. Like
based on what you have written in English, it is identified the use cases and it is listed here. So in case you want to add any other custom use case, you can click on add custom and add them actually. Otherwise, you can continue with the generating the application layout.
Yeah. So once you click on the generate application layout, so it will consider whatever the name or the summary of the name, it will consider as the application name, like clinical trial management system. And it will take few seconds to generate the basic sample data as well as the forms.
So while you must have noticed that previously low code applications still were very fast, but with the help of AI, they have even become faster actually. So Zoho Creator is one of the first application low code platform to have deployed this particular feature. Back to you, Naveen.
Yeah. So once you have done this one, it will provided few of the sample data with you. So you can edit the sample data as required and you can modify that one. And it will show whatever the forms you are creating. I mean, in the each and every form, it will show the sample data. If you want to modify that sample data with your existing data for checking purpose, you can modify that say this sample data. So this is about the data, and these are the forms that are going to be in your application. Along with this data, you have a design is there. So basically the design purpose is that it will show what is the relationship between one form to the another form, how the participant will be moved to the remaining things. It will give overall picture about the application that is we are going to create on that one.
As you can see, based on the plain English, it has generated what forms should be there, and also it has defined the data model for you in the backend. So you don't need to do anything actually. You can just simply give instructions in plain English and it will create the application for you. And let's see, like once you approve this, how quickly it creates the application. Back to you, Naveen.
Yeah, so I'm clicking on the create thing. So in this very few seconds, the application is created. Whatever we provided in a simple English format, it created an application within the few seconds with the sample data also. So now if I access the application, if you observe the whatever the data we provided based on that one, it created the different forms and it will show the different dashboards also based on the sample data. So if you want to modify these changes, you can do the changes as per your required by using these prime thing.
So it's so super fast, as you can see. I mean, within a minute actually, because we were discussing, it has taken more time. But once you have your use case ready in plain simple English, you can just give it to Jia and it can create the application within seconds over there. And it is like a full-fledged application with all the forms. Let's see one of the form, maybe participant form, you can open and showcase. Or a clinical trial form maybe.
Yeah, so this is one of the clinical form. If you observe, it is created basic information about the clinical trial. What is the start date, what is end date, location. If you observe the reports, it will show your basic clinical information, and along with that, who is the sponsor on that one. The relation is also established between two forms. If you want to modify the data, you can edit that, modify the data, or if you want to create the new data, you can create the new data.
So very quickly, this application is available. This application will be immediately available to you for use on a mobile application, on a tablet, as well as on desktops. So this is one of the fastest way to create an application anywhere in a low-code development platform. Let's see the other ways now, Naveen. What are the other ways you can create the applications?
Yeah, so this is one of the application by using of Jia. Along with that Jia, you have a other ways is also creating. The next one is the creating from scratch. The name itself is defining. You need to create the form from scratch. If you click on the create, you need to define your application. What is the application name? You can need to define on that. For example, I am taking as the expense tracker. I need to click on the create application. Whatever the name of your application, you need to enter. So as we mentioned, this is creating from the scratch. So you need to create the first form. So while you are creating the form, you have a different options is there. You can create form by using of the scratch. You need to drag and drop the fields, or otherwise if you have any Excel data, Excel sheet with the required forms, fields, we can import that data, or otherwise by using of Jia also you can create the form. Along with that one, you have a templates. So these are the standard templates is available in the Zoho Creator. We have more than 50 standard templates is available there. So if you can use any template, you can just click on the use template. By using of this one, it will create a one form as required. Not only this one, we can create a form if we integrated with the Salesforce or Zoho product. All the Zoho products is included. Along with that one, we have a Salesforce and also few more is there. So if we integrated this one,
so this is one of the powerful feature. We have pre-built integrations that are available. So if you have a team which is already using, say, Salesforce, or for that matter, like other applications like QuickBooks, and you want to quickly integrate with that, we have pre-built integrations available. And based on that, we can, get the integrated data into this application which we are creating. Back to you, Naveen.
Yeah. So this way you can create the forms as many forms you can create, and you can process you can build the application. So this is about the creating application by using the scratch. So the next one is the third way. By using of existing template, you can create the application. So the existing template in the means in this one, the Zoho is created few of the templates with the standard thing. So if you observe in this one, these are the different categories Zoho has created. If you are coming into the information technology business cases, it created as some IT asset tracks, time tracker, as well as the conference room booking. So this is the application provided to information technology. If it is in a business case, it created a few of the like that one expense tracker, restaurants. If in the sales and marketing, it create your sales management vendor. So these are the pre-built templates on this one. So we can directly instead of building from the scratch level, you can install by just button click. After that one, you can check the application whether it is satisfied on this one. Then you can add the automation as required. So these are the different things, I mean different business cases they have provided, like information technology business, sales related application, education relation applications, as well as the finance related application like travel management, facilities management, as well as the customer support like as a desk related thing, if it is a project management thing. So these are the different business cases. We have a pre-built application in this one, and you can just click on the by just clicking on the install thing, it will automatically install the application and you can see the existing application how this will looks.
Just want to highlight here, as you can see, different category of applications are there, like human resource applications are there, and you can have, for example, your employee management application or a recruitment tracker, or you have applications which are for non-profits. So these are pre-built applications that are available with predefined functionality. And once you install them, you can immediately start using them actually. So these are not something which you have to build anything on top of it. These are pre-built applications. There are more than 50 plus templates that are available in this gallery, and you can use any one of them for your organization. And once you have installed it, you can modify them according to your requirements. Back to you, Naveen.
Yeah. So this is about, I mean, as per your required business case, you can install any one of the, I mean, as the required application, and based on that one, you can do the customization.
And
So
according to industry, also you have, the classification here. Can you click on that industry by industry at the top? Yeah. So if you are into retail, then you have certain retail related applications or some manufacturing related applications. If you are into healthcare, we have, healthcare related applications that are there. So any of these, industry specific applications also you can use. Naveen.
yeah. So these are the ways you can create. I mean, this is the existing template on this one. So these are the different ways you can create any application in the Zoho Creator. If you observe GI, you can just by simple English, you can create the application. If you are by using of the template, by within seconds also you can create the existing format, and based on that one you can do the required customization. If it is not there means based on your requirement, you can build the application on this one. So I will show the one of the few application on that one, or like how the Zoho Creator is easy as a automation on this one. So I'm using the one of the application on this one.
What Naveen will be showcasing now is how easy it is in Zoho Creator to make changes, to set up some kind of a workflow, or to create approval processes. How easy it is in Zoho Creator that he will be showcasing to you.
Yeah. So by clicking on this one, it will open the in backend level, it will open the settings. In the workflows, we have a different sections is there. So workflows is nothing but when to trigger, I mean, whether any record is modified, whether any record is edited. At the time, if you want to create, perform any action like field update, field modification, if you want to do, you can use the workflows. If you want to do as a schedule way, if you have a bulk records, you want to do it in a one go, like at a one time, you need to use as a scheduler. Or otherwise, if you are in a approval process, I mean, if your employee submitted any record, if you want to set up any approval, by using of approval, you can trigger an approval for any record. Payments is if you integrated with your Zoho Creator with Razor Pay or this thing, based on that one, you can perform the required action. So if you have any stages on that one, you can use the blueprints. And also we have a batch workflows in there. Batch workflows is means if you are importing the bulk record at one go, and if you want to perform any actions on that bulk record importing time level by using of Excel, you can use batch workflow. So the functions, we have another thing is there. By using of functions, you can create the automation on this one with a coding level. So now I will show one of the few of the workflows we have already created on that one. Now,
So
if you have,
what Naveen has just now showcased you the capability that we have in Zoho Creator to create different type of automations, whether it is workflow, or you can create automated schedules, or you can create approval processes, or you can have a workflow which is related to a payment acceptance. So you have these different type of options that are available. If you look at these options, these are very flexible, easy to use options that you have in Zoho Creator that allow you to create the business automations in with the drag and drop capability very quickly, and execute and deploy that very quickly. Back to you, Naveen. You can
yeah,
show some of the options that are there, like a workflow or an approval process.
yeah, sure. So if you use the new workflow, it will show whatever the when you want to trigger the workflow action, it will show when to need to trigger on that one. This is the for I am selecting one of the thing. It will show when to need if you are perform any action before load of the form, or if you when a user enter the one value, if you need to auto populate the other value, you can use the user input of the field. If you want to validate the form, I mean if the total should be like then like that one. If you want to put any validation on form submission, you can use the validation, or otherwise if you want to perform any action after the form is submitted, you can use these are the different options you have on this one. So this is the flexibility you have in the workflows. I mean, the Zoho Creator will provide the different flexibility to perform the different actions on this one.
So
So now,
workflow is nothing but once you have created a workflow, it will trigger and then it will take certain action. So that's the workflow that we have actually, and you can create series of workflows. You can write, without any kind of code, you can easily, create a workflow to take some action.
yes. Yeah. So this is one of the sample example we have created. Once the form is submitted, it need to redirect to as one of the report. So by as easy, you can redirect the page without any coding knowledge. Just you can mention what type of the report you need to redirect on that one. In this one, it will automatically provide that information. You can it will provide different options when to open, where to open on that one. So you will provide that report information, and it will execute that forms. So this is the way, I mean, this is the easy you can create as the workflow in the Zoho Creator.
Can you also show by clicking on add new actions, what are different other actions that are available typically in Zoho?
Okay, yeah.
If you click on add new action, so what are the type of actions that you have?
Okay. So this is the different actions you will get. So basically before running any trigger, any other actions, you have will get two options. Whether if you want to trigger to all the records, you have this condition, or if you want to trigger, especially for few records, those are match the condition, you can specify that condition. Basically whatever the fields, if you want to trigger for the department level, you can set up that condition as required.
As
So
the actions you can see, we have notification action. We can take an integration action also, or you want to do any data related updates, you can do actually, or you can even execute a script if in case you want to write code actually. And when it comes to notification, we have different features available, like you can have these notifications go through email, SMS, there are multiple ways you can send the notifications. Yeah, back to you, Naveen.
So this is about the notification. If you want to update or delete or add the record, you have a getting the different actions you will get. And also, as mentioned, you can integrate this Zoho Creator with Salesforce or the Zoho CRM to seamless integration to move the data from Zoho Creator to the Zoho CRM or vice versa on that one. Or if it is a need more flexibility means, you can go with the deluge script. So these are the different actions you are available in the workflows on this one. So coming to the next one, you have a approval concept is there. Zoho is provided easy to use the workflow approvals. So I'm showing one of the approval is on that one, level one approval on that one. We have a accept or rejected on that one. So if you observe, if any record is submitted, if you want to set up any condition basis, it need to be moved to the approval level, stage hierarchical level. You can set up that approval uh, things in the Zoho Creator. Now I set up for all the records. If you want to set up anything, you can specify that criteria. If the criteria is matches, you can trigger this this record to the approval on this thing.
So this way you can create a complex multi-level approval process wherein you can define when it will enter into a particular approval stage and who will approve it. You can define that according to a user or according to a role. You can send across a notification to the person who has to approve. And it is not only one step, it is multi-step approval process. You can define that, you can take actions. You can do approvals parallelly, or you can do approvals which are one after other. Both options are available for you actually. And not only this, you can define your approval actions, rejection actions, everything can be defined. So it has very, very strong approval process which is available. And all this you can set up without writing a single piece of code. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so this way you can set up the approval as you required on this one. So along with that one, Zoho is providing different automation on this one. So with drag and drop things and with easy flexibility, you can set up that Zoho Creator automation.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's now maybe come back to our talk of different business use cases.
Okay, so coming to the business use cases, actually Zoho Creator we can use into the different businesses. So if you're in the business of the IT and software is, we can allocate the resource to properly, and you can get the billable hours on that one. And also you can track your task assignment as well as what is your project tracking status, as well as the timelines. Also you can get that complete information about IT and
for IT and services companies. You can basically create like a project management system within Zoho Creator actually, and you can use that for tracking your projects, tracking your resources, etc. This is also applicable for the professional services companies, right, Navi?
Yes, yes. If it is in a professional, you can manage your clients and you can send your renewals on time without any delay. And you can store the agreements, service related agreements you can store by using of the Zoho Creator. So if it is in the by using of Zoho Creator in the healthcare, you can maintain your patient records, whatever the information, and you can set up the online schedules to provide to patient to on that one. And if it is a insurance claims related, you can claim on that one by using of Zoho Creator. If it is in a real estate business on this thing, you can manage your properties, whatever on that one. You can collect the rental as a on time. You can set up the request renewal request to that one, and you can maintain a portals by real estate thing. So the property owners will raise their request if they have any concerns.
Now, I just want to highlight here, these are some of the use cases. These are not all the use cases. So according to whatever use cases you have, this can be done. So these use cases are some which we have implemented for our clients in past. So whether it's for appointment scheduling in a doctor's office, or having the insurance claims being processed, or doing your rental agreements or rent collections, all this we have done for some of the clients. But other than these also, you will have a lot of other use cases in these industries. So these are not limited to what we are showcasing here. This is just some of the representative use cases. Let's see some more use cases again. Naveen?
Yeah, so if the by using of the retail in this one, you can track the stock levels of the automatic reordering point, how your stock is currently there, and also you can track your order processing, as well as you can track your shipment, whatever the shipment on this one, and also what is the sales trends, and as well as the demand forecasting. Also by using Zoho Creator, you can track on that one. If you are in the education in this thing, we can track the whatever the students registration, as well as the fees information, and also the attendance tracking, who attended the meetings or webinars. You can track on that one, and also you can schedule this thing exam schedules. You can send to your students. If it is in a manufacturing industry, means we can make it as a that purchase order approval based on the request, along with that one real-time monitoring of inventory stock. So you can track the inventory stock as on time, and you can order the required on this thing, and you can track the shipment. If it is a banking and financial services, means you can track your loan applications and whatever this thing, and you can quickly respond to your customer to process the loans on this their application. You can process very quickly without any delay by gathering all the information on this one.
So again, these are the use cases that are, that are not exhaustive. These are some of the use cases. You can have many more use cases in these industries that can be used for an application creation in Zoho Creator. Let's now talk about some of the key benefits that we have of Zoho Creator. So let me tell you about like what are the different benefits that we have. So one of the key benefit is that you can build applications 10 times faster than the traditional coding. It's not even now 5 times, which used to be before. So you can create, we have shown you in today's demonstration how quickly you can create an application. We have created one application within few seconds. So you are like, not only 10x, you are actually 100x faster than a traditional coding. You can easily customize, you can tailor the applications. We have seen how easily you can create a workflow, how easily you can create an approval process, how easily you can customize the application. You have seen, so it is highly customizable. Most important, when you are creating these applications, these are mobile ready right from the time you develop them actually. So you can access them over mobile, you can access them over a tablet tab, or you can access them over web. So it is like, mobile ready, and it's highly secure and compliant. That is one of the most important requirement that we have. And if you are building something from scratch, you will have to ensure that security and compliance is available with that. But here with this, security and compliance is given actually. So you have very good data encryption, your industry specific compliances like HIPAA or like other compliances are taken care of. You also have role-based access controls, which is already built in this. So these are some of the key benefits that we have for Zoho Creator. Let's now also see some of the success stories that we at Dhruvsoft have recently done actually. Like these success stories are from our clients. One of the clients we have worked with is a real estate management company. They are like into property sales, leasing, and maintenance. Here they were having previously multiple systems, and they wanted to automate, and that's where we have given a solution which is based on Zoho One, and Creator was also one of the application that we have implemented for them, and that has resulted in 30% increase in the operational efficiency. The other one was related to a fintech startup in India, and they basically offer a mobile application which is listed on Google App Store, and they basically have developed this application previously on 2 different platforms, which they have now redone it with the backend as Zoho. And in Zoho Creator, we have created an automated process for their vendor management, their consultant onboarding, and customer support. So here also, apart from Zoho Creator, we have also used other applications, but the complete vendor management consultant onboarding process was developed in this actually. And the advantage there is this app, while typical development cycle, which takes months actually, this app was ready within 6 weeks, and it was in place in Google Store within 8 weeks. So this is the advantage of doing the development through Zoho Creator. Let's now look at the, I think that's it. We are at the end of this webinar now. Let's look at the question and answers that we have. And I request all of you, if you have any questions, please type those questions in the Q&A box. We'll be taking up the questions now. Let me see if we have any questions. Once again, I request all of you, if you have any questions, please type them in the question and answers box. So we have a question that is of course, this is a basic question. Do we need coding knowledge to use Zoho Creator? No coding knowledge is required. Zoho Creator is designed for both technical and non-technical users, and it does not require any coding knowledge actually. There is a question. This is for you, Naveen. Does Zoho Creator can handle complex workflows or approvals?
Yes, Zoho Creator will. Yes, Zoho Creator allows you to set up with multiple step workflows and automatic approvals and a trigger notification based on condition you define.
So you can define different conditions and you can create complex workflows there. Okay. And maybe Nagaraj, a question for you, like how scalable is for growing businesses? Is this what size of company can use this?
Yes, Zoho Creator is initially it's highly scalable, and it will be support for all the business for all the sizes of employees actually, and also it can be allowing to start the basic ups and it can expand the functionality as they grow. Based upon the business need, they can grow further. We can use for highly scalable.
Okay, so it's highly scalable, and just to give you it in perspective, you can start with one single user and develop your application, and then as your company is growing, you can grow up to say 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 users. So it's highly scalable. I also wanted to highlight here that Zoho Creator also has portals. So in case you want to develop a portal wherein your say your customers can come and basically access that portal and see some information, or your vendors can come and see that portal actually. So you can also create portals with say lakhs of users there actually, and it's highly scalable even on the portal side. So you don't have to worry in terms of the scalability or the size. You can be a small company, but you can use Zoho Creator, and you can be a very large enterprise. So we have seen cases where 30 to 40,000 users also in a company who are using from inside the company Zoho Creator, and they have a community of more than 5 lakhs plus agents who are using Zoho Creator. So I'll request once again, if you have any questions, please write those questions in the Q&A box, and we'll be taking up those questions. One question, Nagaraj, this is for you. Can we deploy Zoho Creator on-premise? Can we deploy this within the company actually, like a local application?
Generally, Zoho Creator should be a cloud-based platform. But if you're going with Zoho, also some offers are on-premise version that can be interfaced with specific security and compliance needs actually. So, but mostly every Zoho application will be a cloud-based platform only they use for this.
So what you're saying basically is that Zoho Creator is primarily cloud-based, so you can use it in the cloud. In fact, the advantage comes from the cloud only. But if you are a very large organization and you want to deploy an on-premise version, that option is available, and but you need to be having a very, very large requirement for that. Okay. The other question that I have is how we can import, say if I'm using the existing application, how we can import this data. Naveen, can you answer this question? How the data can be imported in Zoho Creator?
Yeah, so you can import the data from spreadsheets, Excel, as you have in a database or in your other sources, as we shown in previously. By different sources, you can import the data into the Zoho Creator.
Excellent. So you can import data, whether it's your spreadsheet or CSV format. And as Naveen has actually shown also, that you can connect to, say, for example, Salesforce or other Zoho applications. So you can basically get the data and you can import it into. We have the import tools available in this, right, Naveen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The other question, I think we have shown the app that we have shown here. when we have created. So the question is, can we modify the app after it is created? Naveen, again, can you answer this?
Yes, we can modify the Zoho apps fully customizable, and you can update the forms as well as the workflows and reports at any time.
Great, great. So yes, I mean, whatever, whether you create it through artificial intelligence, you can update that particular application. Or if you are creating that application from a pre-built app template that Zoho has provided, that is also something that you can modify. Of course, you can do that. The one of the very basic question that comes, maybe I can only answer that: how secure is the data in Zoho Creator? So for your information, Zoho Creator follows industry standard encryption methods. So your data and your access control policies, they follow those standards, and it's highly secure. Some of the large financial services organizations also use Zoho Creator in their organizations, and yeah, it's highly secure. In case you are looking for the security related information, it's also publicly available on the Zoho's website. One question for you, Nagaraj, like, can we connect to Zoho with other Zoho applications?
Yes.
Is there an app?
Yes, in the while demonstration also we explain for this. We can connect with multiple Zoho products like Zoho CRM, Zoho Books, and Zoho Desk. And also it can be, if you are third party also we can connect, and also we can build for custom integration. Also using this we can connect these applications.
So when we say you connect it, like, are these pre-built integrations that are available, or you will have to write some API integration code?
Yeah, Zoho Creator by default, right, currently they are providing for 3 applications: Zoho CRM, Zoho Projects, and Zoho Recruit. In case some other application, if you want to connect between, means you go try to implement some logic based upon the REST API concepts.
So you have pre-built integrations available, but in addition to that, you can also use the APIs. Okay. And in case you have to write, maybe Naveen, you can answer this. If you have to write some custom code, what will be the language that you have to use for that?
Yeah, so basically Zoho itself provided as a code called as a deluge. By using of this deluge, you can write this coding in that one.
I think I have exhausted all the questions that are here. I request if there are any questions, let me once again check it. If there are any more questions, please write the questions here. We have one question. Can we create one more question? Like, can I create a dashboard and report like in CRM? Maybe Naveen, can you answer this? Can we create a dashboard or a report like we can create in Zoho CRM, similar to that?
Yes, we can create the dashboards and reports like whatever you are creating in the CRM in the creator. While we are showing the demonstration by using Jia, it automatically created the dashboard. So you can modify that dashboard as you required also.
Yeah. So you can create a dashboard or report. The tool is slightly different. The way you create, but there is an option to create reports and dashboards in Zoho Creator as well, and you can customize it. You can also use artificial intelligence to create these dashboards and reports. So let's see if we have any more questions. Please, if anybody has questions, please, you can write the questions in here actually. One question again, like how much time typically it takes to develop an application? Maybe I can answer this question. I mean, the development times like depends on the complexity of application, but what we have seen that we can get started with a full-fledged application which is deployed to users within 1 week to 3 weeks. We can develop an application which can go but again, if it's a very simple application, can be done within a day. And but if you're looking for an enterprise level application with a little complex workflows, with relatively multiple workflows, multiple approval processes, that may typically take somewhere between 1 to 3 weeks. So any more questions, please write your questions here. Otherwise, I think we are at the end of this webinar. So please let us know if you have any more questions. Okay, I don't think so. Just want to thank everyone. In case you want to reach out to us to schedule a discovery for your Zoho Creator related projects, please let us know. You can schedule a free, no obligation discovery session. So we can basically come up on a call with you and discuss your use cases, and we can propose a solution based on that. So this can typically be a 30 minutes or an hour call. You can connect with us. We are based out of Hyderabad, and you can also visit our website dhruvsoft.com or josuccess.com. These are our contact details. You also have contact details of my colleague Nitish, who has sent you invite for this webinar. Yeah, that's it. We want to thank all of you for joining this webinar today. Thank you very much. We're looking forward you to join more such webinars that are coming. We conduct one webinar every month on Zoho products. And apart from that, we also work on the products which are from Salesforce and Oracle NetSuite. So please stay tuned on our webinar page. We are looking forward for you to join more such webinars. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining this webinar today.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.